Hey, come check this out. When you come, no, okay, come around. Yeah, check this out. I've been running some numbers. I've been running some numbers on this. Hey Melinda, I just calculated how we can make you a billionaire.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to be a billionaire?
I do.
Can you actually see my screen
Yeah.
here right now? So we didn't even call this video "How to Be a Billionaire." Isn't that the hypeest title ever? So I'm reading a book right now on compound investing and value investing. And so I just wanted to play with the numbers just to fact check some things. So check this out, Melinda. If you invested, okay, let me see this. If you had 50 years,
Yes.
which by the way, it's 2018 and lifespans are probably going to be like average lifespan 90 to 100. If you live, I think it's if you live to be. It doesn't matter. We're all gonna live another 50 years.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have 50 years, and all you did was did the exact same investments that Warren Buffett did for the next 50 years, how much do you think it would take every year for you to put into investments in order to be a billionaire?
So the billionaire, at the end of 50 years, I'd be a billionaire.
Right.
Well, my first thought is a lot.
Yeah. How much you think?
Per year?
Yeah, or per year. Actually, let's do per month.
Okay, per
What
month.
would you have to put in every month in order to be a billionaire if all you did was copy Warren Buffett for 50 years? Of course, if Warren Buffett's living another 50 years, we're all living another 50 years. I know this is just for fun.
Well, I mean, my uneducated guess would be thousands of dollars per month.
Okay? Like, take a guess.
Let's say 5,000.
So you think $5,000 a month. If you put in $5,000 a month for 50 years, I calculated a 21% interest rate, which we could talk about how to have a 21% interest rate. It's really high. It's really high, but we can talk about how to do it in a second. So you're saying at 21% interest at $5,000 a month for 50 years, you think you'd be a billionaire?
Yes, I would probably maybe more than a billionaire. I don't know.
Tyler, how much do you think you need to put in every month?
I'd say like 800 to 1,000.
You're gonna make my video look bad, and that's what you. What do you think?
Money a month for 50 years?
For 50 years, if you put it in the stock market and you got a 21% return a year, how much would you have to put in every month to be a billionaire at the end of 50 years?
I say 3,000.
It's $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month. If you socked away $1,000 a month at 21% interest for 50 years, you'd be worth $1.18 billion in change.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
I
And
could.
what's nuts is I don't need to be a billionaire.
Well, of course. Of course, but so now hold on. So like, let's play with the numbers. Let's play with the numbers a little bit. Let's say you had an extra side business. So you had an extra side business, and the side business earned $50,000 a year. So and all you did was invest that, right? What do we preach all the time? Build a business and invest the profits. So if you had a side hustle and you put $50,000 a year away over 50 years, you'd be worth almost $5 billion. Just so you know, that's 10 Cleveland Indians teams.
We could start our own MLB.
We could, 10 teams. Now, so here's the thing. So question comes up of like, how do you do 21%? Those are absurd numbers. Like average is over the last 50 years is like 6 to 8. So a couple things. One, the market in the last 3 to 5 years has averaged 21%. It has averaged 21% over the last 3 to 5 years. But like historically over 50 years, you're gonna have to beat the market every year. So there's two ways. So actually there's three things. Number one, you have to save as much of it as possible. Meaning you have to keep as much of it out of the hands of greedy politicians as possible so that you have more to invest. Because let's say you were a real estate investor that eliminated all of your taxes, like the guy who's president right now. That's why he doesn't reveal his tax returns, by the way. because he hasn't paid tax in forever because of real estate. He'd be an idiot if he paid any tax. Doubles your income right there. And then number 2, if you do well done value investing, meaning just investing like Warren Buffett, he averages 26%. I calculated it at 21. So if all you did was paper trade what Warren Buffett did, I know I'm making up fantasy scenarios, but that's another that actually bumps it a bit. And then number 3, the best, you guys, we're calculating compound interest, right? Well, there's a form of double compounding. Have we ever talked about this? So dividend paying stock is a form of double compounding. So if you have dividend paying stock, then the dividend pays you, like obviously a dividend every year, and let's just say it's 6%. They're paying you 6% dividend. But if you're reinvesting the dividend to buy more shares, then you're having a compound interest in the actual amount of the dividend. And there's this classification of dividends called dividend aristocrats, where dividend aristocrats are stocks that have increased the amount of their dividend every year for at least 20 years. So if you get the increased dividend and it's going up every year, and you're buying more stock every year, and you've got a side business that you're putting that money into, you have this engine that is compounding over a long period of time. And that's not factoring in if the stock value is going up. So if the stock value is also going up, now you have all this compound interest that is calculating over time, which is one of the ways that you might not get 21% year 1, 2, 3, or even 4, but over a few years, you're getting that doubling compounding interest. And so that's like some of the ways that you can do that. We're also not factoring in if you're not investing in the stock market, if you're investing in real estate instead, or if you're buying other businesses, or if you're buying cash flowing websites, or all of the other things that you could put your money in theoretically to kind of accelerate that compounding. So we're all going to live another 50 years, and that's how you become a billionaire without starting without starting the next Uber. Isn't this exciting?
Everyday people could be billionaires.
Let's do it.
Inez, you want to be a billionaire?
I do. I'm not sure I'll be around for the 50 years though.
Yeah. Oh, so be around for another 50 years.
Not if I want to be.
Depends on
Lifespans are going to be way longer.
True.
We're probably all going to live to be 100. And you could leave $1 billion. That's crazy. It's just that's even if you don't start a business. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't start a business and you just socked away $1,000 a month or had a side thing or that's absolutely crazy. I geek out on this stuff. Do you geek out on this stuff? If so, let me know in the comments, because I think it would be fun if we had like a group that got together and shared investment notes on what investments they were following and like alternative investments, and bring in some people who are experts in taxes so that we all pay fewer taxes. And I think it would be, I just don't think there's a spot in the world where people are talking about this and like sharing notes on this. And so I've been thinking about putting it together for capitalism.com. So if you like this conversation, let me know in the comments and we can all be billionaires. I'm pretty sure you can't say that in a video. We're all gonna be billionaires. I'm joking. I don't know anything. Don't listen to a thing I say. Disclaimer. I'm not a registered investment advisor. I just ran some numbers on moneychimp.com. None of this is real. Math doesn't work.
He's actually just a piece of cardboard.
Right. Oh, great. And scene.